Alright, so it's a beautiful day here in Northeast Ohio. Decided I'd take you guys with me. Man, the leaves look beautiful. Let's check that out. Decided I'd take you guys with me on the ride. I gotta shoot up to the bank. One of the properties that I own, actually like a faucet had broke, so I had to pay somebody to kind of fix it. And they don't have Cash App and no electronics, you know, as a side guy. So I'm gonna run up to the bank, grab the money, and I'll give you guys a nice little conversation inside the car. We can talk about some real estate for 2019. Alrighty, let's roll. Alright, so I know what you're thinking. This guy is not driving a Cadillac, a Benz, a Jag, anything like that. Reason why? I'm saving that paper right now. In my earlier stages in life, I decided the best way to go was to save as much as I can and then decrease my monthly bills as much as I can in order to invest in as much real estate as I can. So what I did, I purchased a 08 Kia Optima. I work for Cadillac, if you haven't noticed on the channel. So a 08 Kia, this 08 Kia Optima had came through my job. I think I was driving like a 2002 Pontiac Montana. Trust me, I love cars, but it's like I never could see myself, get a car note, or I was mainly a cash type kind of guy when it came to the cars. Not saying it'd be that way in the future, but kind of at the moment, that's the way it is when it comes to purchasing cars. So long story short, the car had came through. I took it in on trade. It was back in my technician days. I was working as a technician. One of the sales reps up front had took it in on trade. I was going over the car, removing plates for him, and I was like, hey, how much for this car? Went up, talked to the used car manager who had took it in. He was like, hey, you give us, I think altogether I paid like $2,600 cash, everything out of the door. You can have it. And I was like, oh, wow. So car only had about 140K on it. I'm not saying that's a lot of, a low mileage, but compared to the car I was driving, I had like 216K, and I was very proud of pushing that Pontiac Montana to that many miles. So yeah, I got the car from my used car manager. I was extremely happy, and I paid about $26 altogether out the door. Had some money left, so I was like, hey, let me get personalized license plates. Got my personalized license plates to say my name. It's actually pretty sweet. A lot of people laugh. They're like, hey, how you driving an 08 Kia Optima with customized plates? Like, hey, don't judge me. Don't judge me. And it also gives off a greater look too. You know, a lot of people don't feel like, oh, he has a lot, or a lot of money, or looking extremely wealthy. I mean, there's no problem with that. Like I said before, there's no problem with having very nice cars. I sell nice cars every day. It makes people extremely happy, and they love them. But as for me right now, in this point I'm kind of like in that building stage. I'm going upward, that upward projection, and I don't need any monthly costs or monthly bills or huge liabilities on me kind of at the moment. So I mean, the first thing, like once I get the kind of home, personal home I should say, that I want, then that's when I go into the kind of car that I want. And if you looked at my channel and looked at a couple videos, you know I definitely love cars. I work for Cadillac, and I love Cadillacs. I love other brands as well. Some people only stick to love one brand. That's not the case with me. I love all brands of cars. So yeah, that's the story when it comes to me driving the 08 Kia Optima. So when I was talking about the real estate for the 2019, let's get into it. In order to build the wealth in 2019 in real estate, the market and areas are extremely hot. Some people are scared to get into the market right now. Don't let that be the case. You know, in 2019, you want to make this year, don't buy and sell. I'm not a buy and sell real estate investor. I'm a buy and hold real estate investor. So it really doesn't matter where the market is for me, as long as it's cash flowing. That's been kind of my basis over this whole period, you know, of when I first started investing in real estate. Yeah, the quick flips and all that seems fun, you know, getting 20,000, 30,000 here on a flip. But when I sat back and looked where I wanted to be in the next 20 to 30 years, it was not managing flips and all that. There's nothing wrong with that, not managing flips or anything, but my goal was to sit back, have a investment firm, have workers managing the properties, have a property management company managing my properties, where I can relax and retire comfortably, and bring in tons of income. Use the leverage, get inside these properties, leverage, and then by the time it's time for me to retire, the homes will be paid off in cash. That's kind of been my basis of my operation on what I've been running. So in 2019, I feel like the major aspect you need to be focusing on is buying and actually holding your real estate, making sure it cash flows. If it cash flows, that's what you need. Major cash flow. That's all I focus on. Appreciation is great, so if the property goes up in value, yeah, that's great. But my major aspect right now has been cash flow. And then when you get the cash flow, you don't spend the cash flow. I've been stacking my cash flow since I've started and just rolling that cash flow into the next purchase. When I will take money from the business, I don't know. But kind of at the moment, this is where I feel like I really need to just stack as much cash flow as I can, just to build the wealth as fast as I can. Like I was saying about the car, I didn't, you know what I mean, opt to get a nicer car, which down the line I might, but I didn't opt to get a nicer car because I was like, I don't want to hinder my cash flow right now, because I'm getting so aggressive when it comes to the building of this empire that I'm trying to make here. And then that's why I created the YouTube channel as well, because I kind of want to document this, because I know it's going to be amazing, the progress we see in a year. We're coming into 2019, and I know the progress is going to be amazing, and I want to document this so people can go back and actually see the steps that I actually took to get to that level of wealth when it does come around, and the things I had to sacrifice in order to get to that level of wealth. All right, yeah, just to see what it took to actually get to that level of wealth. But yeah, that's what I say for 2019. Still invest. Don't pay attention to the market. Pay attention to the market, but be reasonable. If you can get a great deal that cash flows, don't worry about what the market is going to be a year or two from now. Think long term. What is the market going to be 20 years from now? And historically, real estate has appreciated. So just use that to your knowledge and purchase in 2019. Don't be scared to take that risk. Move into your first investment property. If you have any questions, please let me know. Comment below. Like the video. Please like the video. If you made it this far to the end of the video, please like it. It does so good for the YouTube algorithm. It actually gives my video a boost for other people to be able to see this video. It's great. So yeah, make sure you hit like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below and actually tell me, have you started your real estate investment journey yet? Or do you plan on doing that in 2019? If you haven't started yet, 2019 would be a great time to start. Do not let anything deter you or scare you from starting that journey into real estate. Coming up here on the bank shortly. Like I said, I had to go grab some money. Repair had to be done on one of my properties earlier, so I got to pay the guy now. So I'm just running to grab some money out the business account and pay him. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna keep producing content. The goal is to do it every Monday and Friday. You're gonna get a piece of content from my life and my journey on my real estate investing and other things as well, other personal finance things as well. All right, peace, YouTube.